Scanning for audio.
Welcome to a Tin Dog podcast. This time discussing, well, a box set that I kind of missed out. Not a box set, it's main range. It's the main range from December. Yes, Christmas is always a bit hectic. So, release number 259, Doctor Who, The Blood on Santa's Claws, and Other Stories. Now, I like the box sets that have got lots of disconnected storylines. And they all come together and you think, oh, this is a bit weird and a bit odd. And let's face it, with your Sixth Doctor stories, you can be odd, you can be weird, you can give us stuff you kind of wouldn't get with any other Doctors. And I've got no issues with that whatsoever. But it all gets a bit, odd when it comes to this box set, because you're listening through, and this isn't really a spoiler, and you go, oh, they might be connected. And they might not, in a kind of portmanteau kind of a way. But the first story is so incredibly odd, and you can imagine it being, something that people would rebel against if they'd seen it on TV, especially during the Sixth Doctor's time, because the costumes just wouldn't have worked. The walls would have been awful, made of polystyrene. It just would have been terrible. But on audio, it works. The Doctor, Peri, and her boyfriend Joe, yes I know, land on the planet Naxios, where they discover the body of Father Christmas. Who killed him? The strange individuals dressed in Shakespearian costume, or the talking animals wearing waistcoats and digging tunnels? I know. It's just odd. You start thinking, sorry, what exactly is going on here? And then it gets weirder. The Doctor, Peri and Joe visit the Ishtar Institute, where the term designer babies takes on a new and sinister meaning. Will our heroes survive Christmas Day? Again, you've got a Christmas-themed story. But of course that's just a peg to pick things on, to make things fit together. This is a cracking bit of sci-fi. And again, it fits together with the overall narrative. But is there an overall narrative? I just don't know. I just can't tell you, because that would be a spoiler, and probably yes. I Wish It Could Be Christmas Every Day by Andrew Lias. A Christmas party that has been going on for 3 years. Strange silver robots who guard the Christmas decorations with lethal force. What's the secret behind the festivities on Tate Galactic? And finally, Brightly Shone the Moon That Night by Nev Fountain, bringing all of the stories together. The TARDIS crew encounters a shameful secret of the Time Lord history that's been rewritten, and it's all the Doctor's fault. These last two stories bring everything together, and it makes you go, oh my god, this story is so much better than I thought it was. Seriously, I was listening going, oh yes, I'm not going to give it a very good review, and then all of the threads come together and I realise I'm listening to something so much better, so much more crystallised, so much more calculated than it deserved to be. So as I said, if this had been on TV, people would have hated it, especially the beginning. People would have stopped watching in their droves. But you know what? This is audio, and you've given it the benefit of the doubt. And you listen, and then you realise it's just plain great. So you might have missed this. Listen to the trailer, and you know what? Track it down. Decide for yourself. As far as I'm concerned, this one, so much better than it had any right to be. So until next time, be seeing you.
I can't believe it.
What?
It's Santa Claus.
What? Oh, yes. So it is. Red coat, boots.
What does this mean?
It means someone's killed Father Christmas.
From Big Finish Productions, Doctor Who, Blood on Santa's Claw, and other stories.
So, there it is. We give you a chance to fully interact with your children at any age. Toddler, preschool, teenager.
Where I come from, we call them designer babies.
Well, exactly. Why worry about arguing with your offspring in future years when you can choose a more agreeable child?
There! Stop, accursed villains!
Damn it, we're cornered. And this gun can't punch through solid rock. Any ideas?
Give ourselves up? Would you like a nibble?
No, thank you.
Would you like a nibble?
No thanks.
How about now?
I said no.
I thought you might have changed your mind.
And you are?
I am the Lord.
Really? And what are you the Lord of?
Practically nothing.
How extremely interesting. Lord of nothing?
Practically nothing.
Big Finish. We love stories.
Hooverville has moved. The 24th of October 2020 brings with it the best little Doctor Who convention in the world. Tickets available from the Derby Quad website. Guests announcement soon. That was the Tin Dog Podcast. Available on Spotify, iTunes, Acast, Stitcher and wherever good podcasts are found. Get early access to content by subscribing to the Tin Dog Podcast YouTube channel. You can support the show at patreon.com/tindog. Contact the show on Twitter at tindogpodcast or email tin-dog@hotmail.co.uk. All of the things discussed are the intellectual property of others. No infringement is intended. The Tin Dog Podcast is a founder member of the Doctor Who Podcast Alliance.